and it's gonna be vegan. Hope you're excited like I am. I haven't eaten today. Okay, so my mom made this, and she makes the best picadillo I've ever had, and I've got a story for that later. So up quick, I've got rice, right here black beans, over here the picadillo, and then we have the tostones. Ugh. Something like that, I think. And then these are mariquitas.
Mariquitas.
So these look so good. I'm very excited for this. So the recipe's awesome. My mom learned it from my abuela about 24 years ago. So this is the story time. Oh my God. I love it. Good job, Mom. It's very yummy.
Thank you.
You can't see it, but I'm like kicking my feet because I'm happy.
I can see it.
So story time. My mom got remarried a long time ago, ancient times, before cell phones. And Cuban man, Cuban mom. She makes homemade meals. I mean, this woman would cut his meat all the way up until he was like married. So I mean, it's very like, really good mariquitas. She didn't learn how to make those from Xiomara. That's her name, my abuela. She learned those on her own. Okay, so anyway, my abuela, she didn't speak English. And so my mom needed to learn how to make food for her man. So she would go over to Xiomara's house, kind of stand in the kitchen and get directions from this woman who didn't speak English. So she would like wait for her to kind of signal, chop vegetables or whatever. And over the time, they ended up like being able to communicate. Mom would learn some Spanish, Xiomara would learn some English. But this is one of the recipes that Xiomara taught her. So it's picadillo. Traditionally, picadillo, it's a beef stew, okay? Or like a stew, I don't know. It's a meat dish traditionally. So now that we're vegan, bye-bye cow. No more any meat. And we do it with TVP. And TVP is a soy protein. Potatoes, green olives, black beans, rice, the whole works. So in the recipe, I'm gonna have it listed below, but in it, my favorite like components to it, I'm eating so fast I'm getting heartburn. I'm starving, people. Like, I am so hungry today. I've been waiting probably like 18 hours to eat this. So to make this dish as amazing as it is, you do things like raisins and cinnamon for the sweetness, and then for the tang, you do olives and olive juice. Hey, Mommy Tang! And that's just like the two components there, like the sweet and the tang together. Pull the whole dish together. Oh, dude, Mommy Tang, you should try this dish. I would love to see you make this, eat it at home, and see what you think of my mom's recipe. That'd be kind of like the coolest thing in the whole world for me if you did that. Anyway, okay, so the original recipe doesn't call for beer. My mom started adding like little bits of beer at a time. You know, this recipe's 24 years old for her. So she started adding beer, little bits at a time. But now she's up to 24-ounce can. It's funny, maybe it was like an ounce a year. 24 years, 24 ounces. So just get whatever crappy beer you want. 24 ounces in there for soaking. So good. Want a bite? Yeah, really good. Okay, so I want to talk about salt content because you find like vegans, when you make the food at home, you don't have to worry about salt, but when you get it processed, you really need to worry about your salts. Also, there's some people that are vegans called SOS free. That's salt, oil, sugar. So this recipe is really good for everybody because you don't have to add any sugar. You don't have to add the salt if you don't want to. You can salt it as needed. I'm never gonna tell you to, emerald that. And this dish actually already comes with no oil. So when she makes this, we don't cook with oil if we don't have to. Except the mariquitas were cooked in oil. So this stuff, okay? And fun fact, if you're a schoolie person, I've made this picadillo dish in my schoolie. We live off grid. We don't have electricity. I use propane stoves. And this is my mom's place, so my house is in a schoolie, and it's very easy. I put it in a pressure cooker and cooked it. It's different than this recipe. Again, it's in the description below. Try it. I want to see your videos. Share me or tag me in your videos. I want to see you make this dish.
Maybe you should define what a schoolie is.
Oh, okay. So for those who don't know, a schoolie is a school bus converted into a home. So, I live in one, and I'm sure you've all heard of Woodstock, so imagine like those home school buses. But with technology nowadays, I mean, things just the way that things are easier access for building your bus, it's big, it's way different. Anyway, so being able to cook on a school bus is tough when you're designing your own kitchen and you don't know what you're doing. You've never designed a kitchen before, and you're just kind of like learning as you go. So my kitchen, I chose to not have electricity for now. I don't have a stove, like a regular stove like this one. I'm just going as free as I possibly can, cheap free and spirit free. So, excuse me. Anyway, so this dish, when I cooked it in my pressure cooker, took like 45 minutes, really. It wasn't. I let my rice soak overnight. For the schoolie people who don't know how to cook rice properly in a school bus, you can start by leaving it in your mason jar with some boiled water overnight. And it'll make the cook the next day much easier. The vegan lifestyle is really easy. As a schoolie person, it's really, really easy. Because, like, I chose not to have a refrigerator. I use things in my cooler when I really need things, but I don't do dairy and I don't do meat, so I have zero need for a refrigerator. Every once in a while I want my beer cold, so I'll, like, throw it in there, but veganism, aside from the ethic standpoint, you're constantly eating fresh, hand-cooked, home-cooked, handmade. Like, it's amazing. So you're not held up by issues in the schoolie. Any schoolie person can go vegan. It's not like you're incapable because you live in a schoolie is what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm so excited for all of this. I'm like starving, so excuse my not like excitedness right now. Like, I'm excited to eat this, but I'm kind of just like wanting to shovel this in my mouth. It's just delicious. And why I did the schoolie bus is like, have you ever just looked outside your window at your complex, the whole region, and then just like felt drab, you know? Have you ever gone camping? And when you enter society again, you're like, God, why do I have to be doing this? Have you ever like thought to yourself, something's wrong with the way things are going, right? Well, schoolie lifestyle might be for you, because that's what I started feeling, and I didn't know how I was going to make it happen, but I so knew I was going to make it happen. I prayed to my creator, and I was like, dude, I'll take Lily out of here. I'll take her out. I'll teach her all about the ways that we were supposed to be. I'll teach her, you know, how to get dirty and how to save the earth and how to be a good person and what it meant the day that you created everybody. Well, I'm teaching her all types of religions and spiritualities and such. So anyway, the creator allowed me to do this for $500. So it's like, what? $500 I bought my school bus and then just started gutting it. And then so I recycled the metal that was inside, because you know you should always recycle what you can. Oh my god, I'm getting full already. This is so good. And it took me like 6 months to kind of complete it, because when you have a fire under your ass like that, when you need to get out of society, when you're just like, this is too much. This is a vegan drink. Oh, trying to hide me. So, this one's, it's a sparkling water, but it's mandarin orange. And where does it say? There it is. Vegan. Caffeine free with no artificial colors, sweeteners, or preservatives. Vitamin C, B12, D+, and a calcium boost.
What's it called?
Oh, right. Positive beverage, sparkling, 0-calorie mandarin orange. Ah. I mean, look at this. This looks so good. Ah, Margaret. Ah. You're just laughing at me.
That's the Sydney I like to see.
Oh my god, that's good. I was gonna offer you a drink, but I'm not sure anymore.
Give me
Yeah,
the can.
here.
Let me try it from the can.
Okay, that was so good. And it says, what
Has
kind of
sweetener
sugar?
in it,
It does
so
have sweetener
I
in
can
it.
taste the sweetener.
Stevia and erythritol. Excuse me.
That's a no for me.
No.
I don't like the sweetener.
Well, Mom likes regular, what is it, sparkling water with a hint of lime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put that there if you guys want to write that down. Anyway, you guys can do anything you set your minds to, really. I mean, whether it's a schoolie or running away to join the circus. No, don't join the circus because they abuse their animals. Let's go! Finishing up this dish. I wanted to tell you guys about like the seasoning that's inside. We got from this place called Thrive Market or something. Thrive. I don't work for them, but you should go buy their stuff. Their cumin has the best flavor that I've ever had. The cinnamon is like poppy, and the chili powder, dude, old chili powder just doesn't even have flavor anymore. Like, I'm not kidding. So, Thrive, I'll put like their logo right there so you can make sure that you get from the same place or whatever, because I don't know how many other companies sound like that, but yeah, it's really good, really good. And then I wanted to show you this guy real quick again. That one's the mariquitas. Mariquitas. It's hard to do this, honestly. Anyway, so it's sliced plantain. That's the point of it. You slice it, and then you add your sal, your limon, and your ajo. But, Yep. Just amazing. Like, yeah. So anyway, just gonna eat this one too. All right, guys. So before we switch to dessert, I just want to tell you, like, this veganized meal, how this works for me. When I was a junk food vegan, I would eat just like, oh God, I ate so much crap, dude. I ate so much junk, high saturated fat, like chips and dips bought from the store, like vegan dips, but they were, you know, like these things aren't always so healthy for you. And I, let me tell you this, when I was a meat eater, my max weight was 220 pounds, and that was like 10 years ago. And I kind of started into the vegan kick, like it was like I upped my veggies, but I didn't exactly get rid of my meats. So that's not like vegan whatsoever. But I started losing weight, but I could never get down to 160. My height and my weight, 160 is perfect. Like, that's what I'm supposed to be. So I could never get down to 160. And when I was pregnant with Lily, I couldn't eat meat because it was like, it really upset my stomach. I was throwing up all the time. So I started losing weight, and then Mom like helped me with some really yummy smoothies and stuff to keep the weight on. And I gained exactly 30 pounds. And when I lost the weight, I went down to 180. And I don't know why I'm getting out of that one. So like last year when my allergy hit, if you watched my last video, you'll hear about why I had to go vegan just recently. I've been vegan for about a year now, and really strict for 8 months. And so I had this allergy that forced me to go full vegan, and ever since then it's kind of like I can't even keep the weight on. I eat like this all the time. My last video was kind of like an introductory to if you think vegans only eat salad, you're wrong. So I was just kind of showing you that. But I mean, here's another example. I'll eat salads, I'll get all of my vitamins and stuff from that, but this meal, like, this is home. This is what I would have missed had I not been able to come up, like, had Mom not been able to come up with something to make it veganized. And so, like, right now I'm pushing 153. I cannot keep the weight on. And I can eat all of this all day, and I don't have to worry. If this thing is like 3,000 calories, it doesn't bother me. I'm allowed to go well beyond my calories if I want to, and I don't have to. Or, I mean, I could eat a bunch of these all day, you know? So, you couldn't see that. That's the tostones. So, I don't have to be as much of a fretter as I used to be. More times I'm complaining when my weight goes under 160, and now, like I told you, I'm struggling to keep it on. So anyway, I think that's what I wanted to tell you about when it came to my weight. So up next, I bring out vegan cheesecake and talk about Nikocado. Cool. I love my new magic trick. This thing, dude, oh, I'm so excited. I just shove it in my mouth. I'm supposed to share. This is what I got. Now, if you think it's daiya, let me know. If you think it's daiya, let me know. I want to know what you think. How do you say that? This thing's cool. So, it's 3 servings, so we're supposed to, like, if you were to actually serving it. Nope, I don't know how to make it good. Whatever. I haven't had cheesecake in probably over a year because, 1, my allergy, 2, I only eat good cheesecake. Like, I only will, I'm only going to do cheesecake when it's either homemade or made by someone who really, like a company that really knows what they're doing. So let's see what happens here. I'm really excited. Ah! Oh my god, it's so creamy. Oh my god. I don't know who's gonna make me share this. Holy cow. Okay, so I taste coconut there. Look at this creaminess. I can't get it to... Ah. Well, whatever. Go buy it. You should have this spoon. Okay, so I've never had a vegan cheesecake before. Oh my god. It's rich. It's chocolatey.
It's so creamy.
It's so creamy. Finally, a dairy-free dream come true. You're not shitting me. Creamed coconut. Tapioca starch. Coconut oil. So this, guys, is going to have that saturated fat in it. But when you're plant-based, 90-10, remember? That's in my last video, 90-10. I don't eat like this all the time. But I can. I know I can. I know I'm allowed to because I only eat plant-based diet. Oh my god! I could hit something right now. It's so good. I'm so serious. I could really hit something. It's like, oh my god. What do we think? Terminal like happiness right now. It's so rich. I need like a cappuccino. All right, Cheesecake Factory. If you don't figure this out, shame on you. Every company out there right now, if you don't take this and do it, shame on you. You'd make way more money. This is better. This is straight up better.
Look who's here.
Lily, come try this bite, baby. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hooah! Say hi. This is my Lily who I keep talking about. Now, Lily, I'm going to give you this bite. Tell everybody what you think. Ready? Open up big. How is it? What's that mean?
Good.
It's good. Lily, are you plant-based?
What?
Are you plant-based? Yeah. Are you a vegan? Do we eat meat? No, we don't. We save the animals, don't we? Yeah, here you go. What's your favorite vegetable?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. That's right, it is, isn't it? How many tomatoes do you eat every day? 5? Probably. You probably do, don't you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite fruit?
Bananas and apples.
That's right. And how many bananas and apples do you think you eat every day? 2. 2. How old are you, Lily?
4.
4. So we have ourselves a 4-year-old vegan who loves tomatoes, apples, bananas. What do you think of tofu?
Spicy.
Is it spicy sometimes? Yeah. Do you like spicy? Do you like spicy?
No.
No. What? You used to eat a taki every once in a while. Remember that? We don't eat those anymore. How do you love this cheesecake?
Good.
It's good.
I just eat it all up.
You should. You can help me. Mommy needs help.
bite of cheesecake. Little bite of cheesecake.
Mmm. Here we go, coming in with the plane. Oh, you know what we were gonna talk to them about? Nikocado avocado. Do you remember him? You remember the guy that eats the mukbangs? We love watching him, huh? Is he funny? Yeah.
This is kind of soft and weird.
Did you say this is kind of soft and weird? It's cheesecake. But it's delicious, isn't it? Do you want to take a piece over there and eat it? Don't put your fingers in my cheesecake. Ew. So, Nikocado, we watch you all the time. I watch you, not because you used to be vegan. I watch you because you are so funny and like real. Real. Like, okay. So, I had to put Lily over here so she could enjoy her cheesecake. She's like this crazy little jumping bean, and so she's over here loving it. And I was gonna talk to you guys and Nikocado, like, why I love you, man. So I watch you because you're like really down to earth, and you let us in on your life and what's going on with you. I mean, sometimes we follow you to the store or whatever, or to get food, and you're just sitting here and you let us in on what's going on with you, and that's something to look up to, actually, because I mean, here I am trying to do that, and sometimes even struggling to figure out what even to talk about, dude. I mean, like, you're impressive. And you got me to mukbang because I've been thinking about this for like 2 years, and I didn't do it because I thought that I was just supposed to be quiet and eat and, you know, do my little thing, no talking. And that's not me, I'm a talker. Mukbang actually comes from the process of eating a large amount of food and broadcasting it, and it's Korean. And they use it also for when you're eating by yourself and you need somebody to talk to, or to feel less alone, because it's obviously not a two-way thing, but it's to make you feel less alone, and I think that's really, really awesome. And so when I saw how Nikocado does his mukbangs and how he lets himself be himself, I said, okay, I can do that too. But I mean, if you guys tune into Nikocado, lately, I don't know about all of his videos. I have not seen all of his videos, and I know that he's had it like I think he's on his second husband. I'm not sure about how many, but so I'm sure that it's not always Orlin, but they are a drama-powered couple, and seeing the two of them argue together sometimes makes me feel like situations I've been in or going through aren't as bad, you know. Orlin, sometimes I think you're pushing his buttons on purpose, and you know, you both are just like, you love to attack each other, right? You do. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. And I feel for that. I've been there. You know, I mean, when I saw Orlin slap you, I went, oh, no. It was an arm slap. I've done it to people. Everybody's hit somebody, but still, you guys have me like wrapped up in your drama, like I said. And you know, you get the views. That's cool. I just hope that it's not like, I hope it's not real. I worry, you know, like, I don't like seeing those kinds of things. I like equality and everybody treating everybody just harmoniously, you know. Trust me though, like, I'm working on that type of thing. I am probably one of the meanest people, like, when I'm angry. So that's my type of thing. Like, I'm trying to work on that and be a better person and not be angry and just breathe through things. Because, dude, like, sometimes I think I'll stab somebody. So, gotta get better. Gotta practice. Anyway, dude, Nikocado, keep making your awesome videos. Because, like, I'm already a subscriber. I like it. Alright, guys, so I'm about to end this video, and I just wanted to give a shout out to one of my new subscribers, Huang Nu. I hope I said that right, man. I really appreciate you being a subscriber, and I hope that you love my videos. So shout out to you, and peace and love, guys. That's all you can ever really give to the world.